We are wrapping up day one of the first federal government shutdown in more than 6 years.
Lawmakers are unable to agree on a funding deal to keep the government open. Thank you for joining us for Denver 7 News at 6. I'm Jessica Porter.
I'm Shannon Ogden. Glad you're with us tonight. The two parties remain in a stalemate in the Senate over a disagreement about health care funding. Democrats want Obamacare tax credits extended, which are set to expire at the end of the year. They also want to reinstate Medicaid funding that Republicans cut earlier this year. Now, Republicans have refused those demands. And in an update today, the White House blamed the Democrats and said federal workers could be laid off if this shutdown continues.
We are going to have to lay some people off if the shutdown continues. We don't like that. We don't necessarily want to do it, but we're going to do what we have to.
The Republican health care crisis is devastating, the likes of which no one has ever seen. Largest cut to Medicaid in American history. A possible $536 billion cut to Medicare.
Meanwhile, visitors still turned up today to Rocky Mountain National Park despite the shutdown.
Now, the visitor centers were closed, but the park remains open.
We are hearing concerns tonight from Estes Park. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta is there talking to people about what it could mean if this shutdown goes on long term.
Rocky Mountain National Park is partially open during the government shutdown. You can still get in and enjoy a hike, but visitor centers like the one where we are closed as some anticipate more impacts to the visitor experience. With leaf peeping in full swing and cooler temps on the way, places like Estes Park and Rocky Mountain National Park are drawing crowds.
It's gorgeous. I love coming here.
But the impacts of the government shutdown are already being felt.
We were just coming here to check it out, maybe to see if they had anything to, like I could get a new hat or something like that. And unfortunately, it's closed.
Dale Weiss is visiting from Nashville, trying the Beaver Meadows Visitor Center with no luck, just like so many others, a result of the shutdown.
Estes Park needs Rocky Mountain National Park. It's very important.
Estes Park Mayor Gary Hall says his biggest concern is the length of time the shutdown could last and the long-term impacts to the park and the town.
We gather information and we try to make things better. And that's where we're going to be tomorrow.
What happens tomorrow and in the future is also what worries Bill Wade with the Association of National Park Rangers.
They may see some custodial maintenance problems, depending on whether or not the park was able to keep on some custodial maintenance people for trash pickup and keeping restrooms clean and that sort of thing. We expect that to happen again if this drags for a while.
Though for the time being, those like Weiss are simply glad they were able to take in the national park's beauty.
The Rocky Mountain National Park is our main reason for coming.
In Estes Park, Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.